Started now. What's up, guys? My name for those of you who don't know me, my name's Brendan McBride. I'm 21 years old. I've been a part of IML for about a little bit less than 2 months now. Um, at that point, I was just starting to get into Forex. I really had no idea where to go next. And I joined IML. Started getting into the webinars with Chris. Started using the scanner. And I've learned so much, and I've really just upped my trading game so much. But this webinar is not about me, guys. We came here today to kind of bring everyone together so we could Chris can kind of explain the future of IML, some updates we're going to be having, and so everyone can kind of just be on the same page. So for those of you who don't know Chris, obviously, if you've been a part of IML for longer than like one day, you probably know Chris Terry. But he's had I'll let you explain more about himself, but he's had about 20 years of trading the markets. He has that experience, and he's put together this company. And in my opinion, I think this stuff could be sold for thousands of dollars. But he's made it affordable for the average person, for the person who's just learning the trade, and the person who's already experienced in trading who wants to, utilize tools like the scanner. So I'll pass it off to Chris and let him kind of explain a little bit about himself.
Hey everybody, my name is Christopher Terry. If we've chatted before, I chat with as many people as I can on Facebook, and I try to get into the Hangouts as much as possible. If whoever needs me, I'm there for you guys. And I just wanted to say thank you. Merry Christmas. Thank you for everything. I mean, it was a dream of mine not too long ago. This is going back in July of actually it was December 2012. Was to do something where I can combine trading and network marketing. And we ended up doing it. We found an idea of network marketing, and then we found the trading platform, which is what many call it the automated trader, the FX Signals Live. And it's been operating for 3 years, and recently we just updated it, so I'll get into that. But basically, I wanted something where the average guy doesn't have to really work hard for a living. They could take the edge off, where the FX Signals Live, that mirror trader, will be able to give them a little bit of freedom. I mean, obviously, you're not going to get rich off of a signal service, but it'll take that edge off. It's not something you're going to make $1 million a year on. You have to be real about it, right? It's one stream of income. And the other thought was put together the live education, and I have been doing that since 1998. So the live educational room is something that you can get rich. You can get very rich with it. I got guys making 5, 10, 15,000 a week with me. I have big traders in there just pounding away. One of my friends is on Facebook. He talks about it all the time. Some of you see him. He's making 6, 7,000 a week in our live room. I know that seems like a lot of money to many of you, but that's where you could be. You start off at 100 a day, 150, and before you know it, you're making thousands a day. It's there for you. So this was, and I'll get to all that. It was a dream. It was like Biggie said. It was all a dream. It was an idea that we could do something crazy. So just we came out of the gate in July 2013. And I didn't know there was a dark side of network marketing, guys. If there was no dark side, we'd be at 500,000 people. But we came out of the gate, and every Ponzi pimp, every scam artist decided to jump in and join us, And they were mad because their money wasn't being invested. I'm like, I'm not investing the money. So, we came out of the gate, we crashed, we got ourselves together. We legitimized it, meaning let people know when they came in. It's not a Ponzi, it's not a coin thing, it's not a game, not an ad game. And we kept it right. We got rid of all the negative people. We got rid of all the negative anything. And we got some of the best attorneys in the industry around us just to shape us real nice, so sustainable. So it obviously became unattractive to those type of people. So we went to work and we tightened up the knobs up on the copy service. We tightened up the knobs on the live trading room. And so what you have now, the live trading room, I've been doing since 1998. It's not new. And then we added, we went to development last year. It was, gosh, summer of last year, of 2014, I started the development of the harmonic scanner and the development of the FX Signals Live. And they both ended up getting completed nearly about the same. The scanner got completed in August. I put it out there in September. And way before, much before many of you guys had come in, that thing went through rigorous testing. And just to talk about that for a second, I know you see an indicator out there. People say they got the indicator. Understand something. That's right. They have an indicator. It's an indicator for the harmonic industry, and it's a very good indicator. It's free. Anybody can have it. The problem is it doesn't give you anything but just a bunch of patterns overlapping. So what we did was, and just so you know what you got in your hands, guys, just so you know you got in your hands, I'm going to talk about the harmonic scanner. Uh, that went into production summer of 2014. It got completed summer of 2015, and we just had some aesthetic work to make it real pretty. So, uh, the scanner is, there is nothing like it, guys, in the industry. I mean, there is nothing. If somebody could show me a product that is duplicated, is even close to it, there is nothing in the industry like it. Now, what I ended up doing, I have a very good friend of mine. I know him for about 14 years. His name is Scott Carney. Scott Carney wrote the book on harmonic trading. In 1999, he published his first book, Harmonic Trading, and since then, he's the authority on harmonics. And he speaks all over the world. This guy's world-renowned, but he owns all the trademarks. This is why I have you guys on here tonight, to understand really what you got in your hand. He owns all the trademarks, all the copyrights, everything to harmonics. He's a very good friend of mine. I reached out to him. I said, Scott, here's what we got. What can we do? He made me do some changes. We're going to be doing some more changes and make it even better. And I basically am giving him a little piece of the action, just a little nibble, because we have, and I checked it the other day, it was 32,000 people using the harmonic scanner. So he's pretty happy where he was, but when I came to the table with what I had, and I said, listen, I'll open up my books, I'll give you a nibble, I want to buy you out. He says, you can't buy me out because I am who I am. I said, okay. So I negotiated that our harmonic scanner is basically the gold standard. Guys, get this. In the MT4 world, we are the gold standard. We're actually the gold standard across the board. No other software can even compete. What we're doing going into 2016, if there's any other company that has anything that puts it on their site to sell it, anything, we're putting our lawyers on it, we're putting cease and desist on them, we're shutting the whole world down. When I keep telling you guys on Facebook, global domination, I'm all about it. I'm protecting you guys. There is not going to be one other company that sells it. We're going to shut anybody down out there who's trying to use the word harmonics or anything within that scope, selling anything. And I've got almost every company out there. We already got lawyers putting together cease and desist letters. We got a whole bunch of things going on in the background. So let it be known right now, you guys actually are able to use the gold standard, the approved harmonic scanner, and the CEO of the company is now partners with the guy who basically invented it. So we're going to tighten up our knobs into early 2016. So get excited, guys. I did this on purpose. My job, my goal is not to go have a juice that can be replicated. My job is not to go out and get a car and then they make a car that's better. We got the only car. Understand that. Yes, there are an indicator out there. It's called the ZUP indicator. I'll even show you, guys. I have nothing to hide. I'll show you what's out there. Let me just show you so you have an idea. Okay, let me just show you what's out there. All right, so how do I do this? Cancel and share it. I don't even know how to do this. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, let me shut down my Facebook and my emails. Let me shut this down. Oh my gosh, I got like a million pages open. One more time. Guys, I want you to be excited and proud of what you have coming. Okay, let me put this page up. All right, can you guys see all those patterns that look like the scanner? Can you guys see it? Anthony? Everybody's on
Yeah,
mute.
I can see it, Chris.
Okay, so
Yeah,
guys,
sorry, I was muted.
this is an indicator.
Mm.
This is only an indicator. It's a cheap indicator. So people actually mistake it for a scanner. It's not. It's a cheap indicator. All right. So yeah, you can get it for free. It's a paid in.
Yeah, I can see it, Chris.
Okay. Yeah, it's a cheap indicator. It doesn't work properly. So what I ended up doing, go back to it. So what I ended up doing was I went in and I bought the source code from the original guy. My programmer, he's in Russia. They're basically in a small world, just like you guys are in the networking arena. Programmers hang out in the same arena. I went out and bought the source code. All right, paid a lot of money. I got it. We ripped it apart, and I took it, and we developed a whole product around it. So this piece of junk that you see, it's free. It's garbage. I used it. It doesn't work. If it worked, I would have believed me. I would have used it when I'd spend $100,000 on something new. So what you guys end up having is the gold standard from the authority on harmonics. It basically said, bang, number one, we're partners. Number two, this is the gold standard. Everybody's going to have to come through iMarkets Live. I want you to understand something what that means, guys. That nobody else is going to be able to provide it. They're going to have to come through you, iMarkets Live. So that's major. Think about that. That's major, okay? The other thing is the FX Signals Live. You guys like that? Pretty cool. Thumbs up. Yeah. I'm all about dominating the industry, guys. I want you guys to have a freaking future that's just second to none. I got mine. Let me help you get yours. The FX Signals Live. All right. So that's a 3-year-old product. It's not new, and we launched in November. FX Signals Live, and yes, you had a couple of issues with people not getting trades or this or that. Not a problem. We wrote scripts that said, if you entered your password wrong, it tells you enter your password wrong. If your username was wrong, or whatever, your broker wasn't selected, or you put the wrong account number, it's telling you everything you did wrong, so you can go fix it. This next week, it'll be telling you when you sign up that you did it correctly. But essentially, FX Signals Live, I had to put it for a launch for like a month into middle of December to find out what bugs there were. We got it out of the way. It's live. I added more servers. What I ended up doing, guys, so you know, is I had farmed this out to a company, a guy who is a friend of mine, not a friend of mine, an acquaintance who we did a lot of work together. What I ended up doing was I took over the company. I took all the people that worked there. There's 8 programmers. There's my project manager. There's an assistant. And quite honestly, I'm all about dominating. I got him out of the way. I took over the company, doubled everybody's pay. Now we've got a full-time staff only dedicated for this project. And anything I got going forward, we got the full attention. So you guys understand what we have. Is our back end is extremely, extremely strong in terms of programming. We have 2 different teams. One team handles the harmonics. The other team handles the FX Signals Live. After the new year, I'm going to be adding additional traders. So you're going to see you have the one trader, it's the Euro trader. Then I'm going to be adding another one and another one. What does the Calypso? Another one. So, hey guys, I'm just a regular guy, man. I'm just work hard, you know. We can be adding more traders up until I have a maximum of 12. What I will say on the phone, if you know anybody that's a really, really good trader that wants to make an additional stream of income, I have no problem speaking to them. Go through Anthony. We'll set up a phone call. We'll discuss that. But you have to have an extremely good track record, consistent, not one that you take $500 and you do 15 standard contracts. You have to be a good long-term trader, not like that. You have to have a sustainable track record that I can look at and go into your account and make sure you're legit. I got a lot of fugazes come at me. In New York, they call them fugazi, which is fake. So I have a lot of those come at me, and they erasing stuff. Yeah, you have to see half the stuff I get. But we have other traders. They're very good, but I didn't want to put everybody at once because let's get the little bugs out. FX Signals Live is a level of ridiculous. There's nothing in the industry that can compare. The other social platforms, they take commissions. The traders are motivated to trade because of they're getting a little piece of the action. Not with IMarkets Live, guys. We got something special here. So the other one is the live trading room. I hear somebody. Hey, Levy, can you shut it off a little bit there? So Levy's snoring. You hear him? Let's listen. All right. So the live trading room we've been doing since 8:30 in the morning Eastern until 12 o'clock Eastern. 8:30 to 9:30. If you didn't know, I'm just going to let you know. 8:30 to 9:30 we do Forex. From 9:30 to 10:30 we do futures. Now, there are people in the group I know that come from Anthony. He's got Ann. He's got Carly. Got a few others that in there every single day. I know Heather. I think Heather's part of GV, but even the girls are in there every day. We got guys in there. Things got like 1,000 people. It's packed, and every morning we make people money. Guys, if you haven't used the live trading room and you're living in California or you're living on Pacific time and you're not in it, you're throwing away 150 to 300 a day minimum. You're throwing it away by not being with me. Seriously. Get in the live trading room. Use the harmonic scanner. Use FX Signals Live. Now the live trading room. What we're doing in the new year is I'm going to be doing the London session also in our live trading room. I'll do the London session. Then we'll come back. We'll do New York into New York lunchtime. Okay. So we're going to be breaking it up. I'm going to be adding another session included because I'm up anyway. I work those are the hours I work from middle of the night to the morning. Then I go to sleep. Everybody thinks I'm up 24 hours a day. I'm not. Usually after I close the room down, I go to sleep for 4 or 5 hours. I'll wake up later. So after New Year, the live trading room is going to have the London session and then the New York session. So we're going to rock and roll for several hours, giving you the best of the best. And my job is to teach you to be the best, give you the best tools, and make you guys money. So don't miss that. In terms of education, we continue. We always do a lot of education. We record it. In terms of the network marketing side now you talked about the product. Before I go to network marketing, does anybody have questions about the products? Any of the team here that's up here on the board? Anybody?
That's straightforward, bro.
Okay, keeping it real. All right, you guys want me to continue going to the network marketing side?
Yeah, we want to hear it all, Chris. Give it to us.
Hey guys, listen. Let me explain to you. I know, Floston, you like your water. Where's Floston? Where is it?
We'll talk about the water, bro. Not unless you're ready to buy it.
Listen, Anagic is great. Look, he's drinking his water right now. He's such a marketer. Listen, Anagic is a great company. Anagic is a great company, but when you take Anagic and you combine it with some coffee, it's whole next level.
we can do that, bro.
Listen, guys, here's my thing. I support all network marketing businesses. I use Total Life Changes Coffee. I use Amway products, Nerium. We have Juness. I don't care. Network marketing, we all have to support it, honestly, because if we don't support it, who's going to support it? We got to be customers of other companies. I have no problem with that. I'm actually a customer of somebody in Juness who badmouths me. Go figure that one out. But I don't care, Look, there's Market America has great products. I love network marketing. My whole life is network marketing, and I use our own IMarkets Live products too, believe it or not. So I'm also hooked up to the scanner. I use it myself. I use the trade signal service, the live trading room. I use it. I trade live. So I believe in supporting network marketing companies. So look at these guys putting their. I'll show you my coffee. So let's talk about the compensation plan. I see where we are with the compensation plan. People are making a lot of money with us, but I always ask, how can we do better? Not, we got the best company. You're never going to see me out there doing this, because when you're doing this and you're bragging, you forget all the loopholes and issues you've got. So what we're doing, and I've been tightening up with these guys downline and upline at the same time. You got Ryan DeFreitas, you got Arsalan. We've been working together. They're both very active in helping me with some things. We got a lot of outside groups, but these guys consistently step up with me because I ask them. If I ask Austin, they'll do the same thing. Whose big head is it? Hey, what's up? What's up, Marcos?
What's going on?
Say hi. All right, put yourself back on mute. So, look at man there. So, the network marketing side, I'm making it sleeker for everybody. All right, making it sleeker. Number one, person comes in the business. Now, right now, we had a $500 product that we did a promo down to $200. I did that temporarily, okay? I brought it down to $200 temporarily because that's the right price. All right. If you think about it, and Brendan said it before, our live educational room, I used to charge $500 a month. All right. I had like 1,500, 1,800 people in it live. All right, every month. The signal service that we have, that's a $200 to $300 a month product. And the live trading room is about $500. If you think about it, people making $4,000 or $5,000 a month with us. 500 isn't a lot, right? Hold on a second. My master distributor. Hey, Hector, say hello to the California team. I'm on a big call.
Hello, guys. How's everybody doing?
Merry
Merry Christmas.
Christmas, Hector. I'm on a call with these guys, and I'll call you as soon as I finish. Okay, my brother?
Okay.
All right. So that's my master distributor. He's Hector Rosario. He's in Connecticut. And I decided I'm working with Ryan because he's a friend of mine prior to iMarkets Live. And that's why I'm working with you guys. Or else you'd have to work with Hector, get my antics. So we looked at the plan, and what we ended up doing was we started with the gold package. As you know, you bought the gold package and you requested the platinum upgrade. We all know this, yes? You come in, somebody gets the platinum, you get the gold, you get $100. Now, the gold package itself is you get $100, and then you get the matrix and the match and the infinity. That's it. The platinum gives you the other product, the 3 for free and all that other money. So what we ended up doing was I combined them both, and I worked together with your upline and your downline together. Anthony's upline and downline. And the reason why is because Ryan has about 1,500 people on his team. Arsalan has about 700. So I looked at the two groups. I communicate with them every day, and I say, guys, I want your opinions on stuff. And then I brought my other organizations together. They said their basic attitude was, Chris, whatever you want. Fine. But I know the young generation, and there's a reason why I'm working with you guys. I'll explain in a minute. Essentially, I want to be able to provide to you guys, a younger generation, something you can afford. All right? Understand, people at 30, 40, 50, they're in the game. They've been working their whole life. They got money. It's the guys that are 18, 19, 20, 25. They're still trying to make it, man. You made your mistakes or whatever, or you're not where you want. $150 a month, pennies when you look at the services, right? It's about 10% of what I can get for it. Now, what we did was we're coming out with the platinum, a platinum package only. This could be around middle of January, hopefully first to second week, anywhere in that time zone. That's what they told me because of the holidays. A person's going to come in. Now, you're not going to get the $100 anymore because there's going to be a lot more money put in other places. So work with me on this one. Marcos, you sponsor somebody, you get $33. You sponsor 3 people, you have $100. The moment you sponsored 3, Marcos, a couple of things happen. You ready? You open up second and third levels, $10 each. You cool with that? You earn $10 every time somebody signs up somebody new on the next 2 levels. Now, also, very next week, after you sign up your third, very next week, $37.50 a week coming at you, which is $150 a month. You got that? So let's just say it takes you a week or 2 weeks. It doesn't matter. You got 3 personals. The very next week, $37.50 coming at you per week. All right? Then you open up the next 2 levels, $10 a level. So when you sign somebody up and they sign somebody up, you earn $10. They earn 33, you earn 10. They sponsored 10. You got 10 times 10. After that, you're getting at the end of the month, Ronnie, my golden retriever, she's so beautiful. Get over here. So at the start of that very next month, you start getting the matrix and the match income. You don't have to wait a month. Your first payment puts you into the matrix and the match. You guys follow me? So immediately you got your 3 for free. You got your next 2 levels getting paid out, and then as soon as that month ends. So right now, let's just say it happened in December. I got 3. January first week or so, 7 days, you start getting those residuals from the people you signed up. Now, when you build a team of roughly 50 people, it's going to be on volume. You'll have the next levels open up down to around 6, which is from to 6, and then $5 from 6 to 9. So anybody comes in your organization down there, you're earning a bunch of little checks. You guys cool with that? Nice? Faustin, anybody? Faustin? Okay, good, thumbs up. All right, guys. Now, on top of that, so you got your end of the month starts, your matrix and your match. You got your upfront monies. So what we're changing is, when I looked at the plan, it's you get 3. Now, when you get a group of 12, it doesn't have to be into 3 legs. It's basically, when you have a group of 12 or so, 1 leg has to have a minimum, but you could have as many other people outside of that. You're getting $600 a month. Okay, so we made it easier for you to build your business. We also, then I skipped to where it's around 50 people, the volume, that 1 anchor leg has a certain percentage. It's more like a wake up now model, guys. And I know Wealth Generators took some of it, and we have a direct connection to the guy who designed Wake Up Now's plan. He's looked at ours, he's blessed it, and all that stuff. So you'll have a certain minimum that goes, or maximum that goes for 1 leg. The rest can be outside volume, however it is. You get 1,050 people roughly, and then 125 is 2,000 and 4,000 a month at the 250 people level. And from that point forward, it's all about volume. All right. So making it much easier, sleeker. I took away the 3 who get 3, the 3 who get 3 who get 3. One of the guys got it. He fell out. It screwed him up a little bit. And what happened was, I paid him anyway. He fell out of rank. I paid him anyway. I was not about to let this guy fall out of rank and get hurt. So when I saw somebody fall out of rank, I immediately went into the goal of changing it and making sure that everybody has a sustainable long-term model, that if one guy falls out, you're not going to get hurt. So we altered that. Basically, the goal is, guys, you get people in, you get them going, and put them right into profit mode. Get them using the products, get them using the services. We have right now also, are you guys happy with what you're hearing so far? Okay. This is going to happen. I'll make the news announcement. We're going to do a video, and we're going to release it around the middle of January. They're telling me they can get a program, so that's fine. I'm cool with that for the holidays. Let's see. Website. I know my website is not the most beautiful. What happened was, early last year, some guy came in. They were stamped of approval by one of my, honestly, my master distributor. I got him in, put up this funky-looking site, and quite honestly, he brought me to Vegas, tried to take over the company, and I terminated him. So what he left there, I've been dealing with up until now. I'm revamping the site. I'll put a new skin on the site temporarily. We'll have that up. But really what's happening going forward, guys, is our whole back office in the next 6 to 8 months, the team that I acquired, the programming team, the reason I acquired them is because I'm going to build our own custom-made site, all back office. It's going to be young. It's going to be hot. It's going to be sleek. Guys, deal with me for the next 6 or so months. What's coming is going to be unfathomable. All the Niriams and Unesses, they got beautiful sites, all right? And I got quotes out there. They want like stupid 6 figures when I got my own programmers. You know what? We'll get it done. We'll own the technology, and we'll be able to do other things and build upon it and expand it and never have any downtime whatsoever, which our site is fine, but I want the best of the best that's out there. So what we're doing is I have a couple of guys, 3 guys, that are doing their due diligence. I'm signing up to other companies. We'll get the best of the best of the best. I go into programming in January. I'm looking at a 6 to 8 month window. So, guys, this year we got some massive stuff coming. I'm just kind of letting you know what we have. In terms of trading products, Harmonic Scanner, as I said, is an industry, it's a gold standard stamped by the main guy, but we're also going to have an auto trader for it. Auto trader means that you're going to turn it on. It's going to do everything for you. Go to lunch, go to work, go do whatever. The Harmonic Scanner is going to become the Harmonic Auto Trader. And that's about 3 to 4 months away. I just want to make sure that everything's right. I don't want to give you something that's going to blow up. But I just, I'm real grateful. I tap into the younger network because when I was around 20, I didn't do the right thing. All right, I made my mistakes. It is what it is. But now I can go and reach out to guys that are not doing good and say, you know what? I got you. You're 25. You're slaving at a job. I got you. You're 30 years old. You can't get your life together. Your wife or kids, or you're breaking up. I got you. You see, problems with relationships, everything, it's all about money. I don't care. You can take all that other stuff left, throw it out. When there's no money, there's no honey. It's the bottom line. All right? You stick close. You fight. You do whatever you got to do to succeed with iMarkets Live. This is the best company out there. Tonight I sat down. If you guys ever saw the movie Pretty Woman, you ever saw the movie Pretty Woman, guys? All right? So here's what I did. I'm going to be straight with you. There's another company out there, and I went after their main guys, and I gave them my product. All right? I got them hooked. They have 108,000 people. I gave a lot of the main guys my product, and I basically put a noose around the company's neck like that. And the owner and his wife and his 2 executives and some other guy, his other executive, they all flown in tonight, and they sat with me. All right? Because all his main guys are considering leaving and taking their teams. And I said, what do you want to do? He says, well, obviously you got a better product. Obviously my guys like it, and if they leave, I'm out of business. I said, that's my intention. So I'm sitting there looking at him like I'm Richard Gere, and this guy is the guy, the old man in the movie Pretty Woman. And I said to him, I was straight with him. I got his wife there. I got this. I was showing him the videos from GV and, all you guys, all the fun videos. And his wife goes, I like fun. She goes, I like fun. And she says to him, she goes, what's his name, Lynn Moore or something like that? She goes, I want to deal with this young man. I'm 50. She thinks I'm like 30. So bottom line is we're going to be merging another company into us. Guys, I'm aggressive at face value because I want us to be this gold standard out there. I want us to have the best products, the best compensation plan, the best people around it, and only the best of the best is going to do for our company. So I want you guys to know that no matter what I do out there, it's all about iMarkets Live, all about you guys. I'm looking at other avenues of what I can do to improve for you guys. All right? I'm not raising prices. I'm not doing that. Yes, when we bring another product, we have to tip it up a little bit. Not a problem. It's not going to be stupid. Everything is affordable, affordable, affordable. And whatever I can do, if you guys have ideas or anything that you can impart to us, please. I'm all ears. I'm not one of these CEOs that don't listen. I'm very active in the field, and you get with your upline, you get on the phone with me, whatever we can do to improve for everybody, I'm 5,000% for it, If you want me to do some more webinars with you guys, if you want me to do the compensation plan, whatever you need, I'm there for you. We all got thumbs up on this one, I want you guys all to speak with one voice, that we're all on the same team speaking the same language. I come from Amway 101, one voice around the globe, and that's why they're the biggest, all right? What we got youth, we got sexy products, you got a CEO that's just like you, I'm no different, so we don't have a boss. What we got is one team that we can go out right now and just literally change people's lives at levels that never been done before. I respect Wake Up Now. I respect all those companies that are out there that were trying to do it. It didn't happen. You know what? It's time to wake up again. All right? We do it the right way. We give the right products. We give the right love. And, I'm all about it, guys. I'm going to open up the mic. I want Faustin and Brandon and all you guys just to talk to me a little bit. And again, thank you because, it's Super Bowl. Guys, come on and just talk a little bit. We're cool. Yep,
Hey,
that's it.
Chris, quick question. On January
Okay.
1st, does the scanner go back to normal price?
No, I'm not changing anything.
Okay,
I'm not
cool.
going to do that to you guys. I'm not
I
doing
know a
that.
lot of people were unclear on that, so.
No, I know. I'm releasing. I have Ryan DeFreitas and Arsalan and myself going to be doing a video that we're releasing. It's going to talk about in the next 2 weeks the new plan. I'm not raising the price. Period.
Awesome.
I can't do that. Now let me get you understand. I sold. I have an auto trader which is for an exclusive group way prior to you guys came in. It was very expensive. It's operating. It's good. They're making money, but it's too expensive. All right. The scanner, I put a lot of money into it. I started at 500. People were buying it like crazy. And then I realized I'm leaving out a big group, and it's you guys. I had a talk with a couple of the younger leaders. I'm not going to lie, it was Adam in check, Arsalan, Ryan, there was a few of us. And they said, listen, if we could bring it down, that'd be great. It'd go viral. You know what? Let's do it. So I make a little bit on every deal. I pay almost 80% I got to the field. It's not about money. It's about getting you guys to where you want to be. I'm all for it, man. I got a bunch of new friends, So, Foster, Anthony, why don't you, maybe if you want, you can step up and talk to the guys and me or whatever. And, Brendan, thank you, Foster, and everybody here.
No, I just want to say thank you, Chris. I appreciate you getting on here with us and talking to everyone. I'm super excited. I didn't think the comp plan could get any better, but I mean, you never cease to amaze me and surprise me. So I appreciate you working overtime for all of us, and I can say this again and again, but I've never met a CEO. You're a personal friend of mine now. You're family to me, but I've never met a CEO that's in the trenches with his company, with his people like you are. I mean, any company I can think of, me getting on a phone call with the CEO seems near impossible. And I know I can text you at any time of the day or night, and you will call me within minutes and have a 5-minute conversation, an hour conversation with me, just one-on-one. And that's something I deeply respect and appreciate about you, is how much you're there for your people. And you're one of the few individuals that you don't hire a bunch of people to do your work. You do your work.
There you go.
And I think that's why so many people respect you, and why iMarkets Live is where it's at and is going to be where it's going, is because you do your work. You're in the trenches with everyone. You help people when they need to be helped, and I just want to say I appreciate you greatly, man, and I do love you.
I appreciate it, man. I love you guys too. Recently, guys, so Anthony, Foster, and myself, I got on a call because there was a mistake, right, or miscommunication, and these guys weren't the best of friends at the time, and I became the bad guy just so I could, make sure that they didn't hate each other.
Yeah, I
And
hate you.
at the end, yeah, I started getting real nasty with Foster, but I had to become the bad guy so I can maintain this guy's friendship. I didn't, and now look, we're all laughing and we're happy. We're one family. But, look, through pressure comes greatness, Look at diamonds. It is what it is. You guys are diamonds. I don't, Faustin, if you're on Facebook, pray to the broccoli. I'm cool with that. I don't know what that's about, man. But I've been doing it too. I see broccoli. We do this. Anybody else on the board they want to talk? Speak.
I'll just throw some words out there. For all of the people on this call right now who are in separate companies or who are transitioning from company to this, whatever it may be, guys. I mean, I'm gonna put my quick testimony out there just to kind of add some insight for you. Chris gives me a lot of crap because I mean I'm pretty deep rooted within my current brand right now within Magic. My water company, which he always picks on me for. And
listen, I just was like because I love you, I'm all positive with you and Brendan. I'm all about love with you guys.
But my point is this: that company takes really good care of me. But and in all sincerity, I did not care to look into any other companies. Okay, I've been again, not to toot my own horn, just to kind of add some clarity to you guys. I've been in maybe 6 or 7 separate opportunities in 4 years. I've been a top 1%er in every single opportunity. But the fact of the matter is, every single one of them sucked up until my water company. And I told myself I wouldn't do another network marketing company because to me they're all bullshit. You know, Chris says they're all great, and I think they all have great products. But at the end of the day, the value proposition isn't sincere because you can get the same quality of product for a lot cheaper elsewhere. That's why,
And the payouts are
you know, and I'm opening with that because with IML guys, it's game changing, and the only reason I looked into it, one was for Chris. The only reason I committed to it was not for Chris, but for the company itself. What we're pushing here is something that holds sincere integrity in terms of the product. You can bring someone into this opportunity, into this company, without having to push them to recruit anyone in order to produce and generate income for them. That is unheard of. And the cool thing is that it actually works. You know what I mean? It's not just some pretty painted picture for you with clouds and rainbows. No, it's actually, you know, real life clouds and rainbows that you get to indulge in, you know? So, I mean, get excited, get pumped up because, you know, these advances or these quote unquote updates to the compensation plan, they're great. We're going to make more money, but the fact of the matter is we're going to be impacting lives, not impacting lives. You know what I mean? So, I mean, for the people on this call who are on my team or Anthony's team or call signs, whatever, you guys need help, support, reach out to Chris, reach out to us. You know, we're here to push you guys and get you to the next level. In terms of trading, we got Ryan, we got Chris, we got Anthony, we got McBride helping you guys out. As for network marketing and stuff, reach out to me. I mean, I'm not super public with the brand as of now, but I am taking care of the people who reach out to me. So I'm more than happy to kind of
you
coach you
got
through it.
serious people come. Let me tell you something. A little speaker there, but let me tell you, Boston, they call them integrity marketing, and every single person's got mad respect for you. I mean, mad respect. I was on the phone with the guy the other night. He had like 4,000 people in another company, and it was all about Boston. So yeah, totally. And you guys are coming here, right? Next week or week after the 5th,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, we'll be there.
You're coming here. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm looking forward to that. You and Brendan, and you know, so I'm looking forward to that. We're gonna take some pictures and do some new things here. So, any other questions, guys, from Jacob or anybody else? David or Michael?
If you guys have any questions, honestly, feel free. And then if anything comes up after, feel free to hit me, Faustin, up. You know, I'll be glad to answer any questions you guys have. But
Absolutely. I'm just gonna put something out there really quick because some of you guys got on this a little later than expected, and in all sincerity, this was more of a webinar focused on kind of breaking down the updates that our company is going through in terms of compensation and opportunity. But if you guys are looking into the brand and want a more in-depth view of the products and what we have to offer, feel free to reach out to us, you know, via text or via whoever added you onto this, and I'd be more than willing to kind of give you guys that full breakdown of the services and whatnot. Okay, but yeah, I just wanted to close with that point. So Chris, I mean, if you have anything else to say, throw it out there. If not, I mean, all I can say is
No, I just want to thank everybody. I just want to give some updates and just thank you for getting, you know, just what you've done so far, the belief, the loyalty. I'm loyal to you, and you know, 2016. Let's just write some goals down, guys, and write our plans down, and let's just execute them. Let's execute them as a team. So let's take it from where you are. You know, I wanted to say, Anthony and Foster, you guys, they got like 1,000, with like almost 1,000 people on the team. And I want to say, Anthony, I think it's Anthony's your upline, right, Floston?
yep.
So he has about 1,000 people on his team.
So,
And so you guys know, I mean, this is a leader. This is a guy who's been building, he's making money, he's got great teams below him, and he's looking for the next great guy that's going to go out there and be the next Anthony Stroiano or next Boston that's going to go out and do something crazy. I know Brendan's been kicking butt. I'm working with some of his guys. God bless you, Brendan. But let's stick as a team. When one voice, you know, all on the same team, you get somebody new. Don't send them to IMarkets Live and say, here, go fix the scanner. Take your time with somebody. Let me explain something, you guys. I may not seem like a networker, but I got 40,000. You know, you guys get with me? All my groups have the same thing, and that's why I'm working with you guys. Number one, when somebody comes in, a leader, I spend time with them. I spend time. I'm not rushing to go get the next guy. I know in network marketing, it's easy to go get the next guy. I got this guy, let's go get the next guy. Let me tell you, Anthony, do we spend time? Forston, we spend time. Brendan and I are now starting to spend some time. It's about relationships. I want to make sure that you understand your product, understand your brand, understand everything. Go through everything, because without you, you know, past you, then nobody, you know what I'm saying? So it's important that you understand. So if I'm sponsoring you, I'm spending time with you. I want to make sure that you know that I care to make sure that you're set up. I want to show you the live room, show you the scanner, show you the FX signals live, not sending you here or sending you there. I get a lot of that. People say that my sponsor sent me here. We're going to tell your sponsor to help you. You know, being lazy isn't. You know, people think that you're leveraging your time and money with others. No, look, I work 20 hours a day. I'm leveraged because I'm putting the effort in. And there's a big thing. There's people with the biggest groups do the biggest work. Yes, you get that ball rolling, you could eventually back off. Well, you got to put the most work in. You got to put the most effort in. A leader doesn't just go sponsor 20 people and say, I got my 20. That's not a leader. You'll lose everybody. I promise you. They're all going to quit on you. You sponsor 3 to 5. Listen, I'll give you a plan real quick. First 90 days, get 6 personals, quality people. Sponsor 6. Find a couple that want to run with you. Forget about everything else. Help those guys. Maybe 1 or 2 of them are going to quit. Let them go to sock land. You don't care. You got 2 or 3 that are going to go with you. Another 2 or 3 that's going to hang out and use the product. You don't say to them, come on, man, we got to build. You got to. No. You tell them, thank you. Thank you for using your product. Thank you for being part of my family. Thank you. All right? Because later on, they're going to pop. They're going to blow up later on. You got to build that relationship. If somebody says no to you, you know, they're not ready now, that's fine. Just because you're ready doesn't mean they're, you know what I'm saying? Just give people attention. Once you start securing, you're working with that personal, work with their downline, help them work with downline. You're building that route. Right now, I am 49 deep working in, I think it's like Anthony's group, 49 in depth. I'm working with leaders. If I can do it, you can do it. I work in increments all the way down with the Brandon Boyds and all these guys. It's important. Take the time. Guys, take the time. Don't rush. You get your few secure, you go to the next group. You go to the next group. 6, once you got 4 deep, you stay with that, you go to another 6. You don't have to put in 20 right away. You put in 20, I'm telling you, people are going to quit. All right? I put a challenge out there to sponsor 10. You know why I put a challenge to sponsor 10 guys? Because I know most are going to get half. I can get you your 6. If I can put a challenge for 10 and you get half, I got you your 6. Right? How many did you guys get personally? Brendan, everybody, talk to me personally.
I got about 20 something.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
you're
probably
the
12 or 13.
Okay, so you're right. So let's think about this, Brendan. 12 to 13. Would you say that a good half a dozen going to stick around and want to do something? 3 to 4?
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
all. Look, that's what the promotion was about. I don't care. And Anthony knows this. They came here. I put you guys in hotels. I don't care about that. It's not the money. It's the fact that if I can get somebody to say, you know what, I can go to Vegas, hang out with Chris Terry. I'll sponsor 10. If you end up with 5 or 6, you won. You won. You got a couple of people going to run with you.
It's like Chris was saying. Like this is about relationships, guys. This isn't about a sign-up game. And
Exactly.
I'll be the first to say, I'll just give you a little bit of my story for a second. 9 months ago, never knew anything about network marketing. Anagic was my first company. This guy actually right here was my mentor. I was couch to couch. I moved in with Foston with 0 money in my bank account for 3 months, lived on his couch. Picked his brain, lived broke. But I sucked in everything I could. And when I was introduced to this company, it resonated with me. And the support I had from Chris right off the bat, I mean, I was getting phone calls on a day-to-day basis just to see, hey, what are you doing? How are you? Like, he cares. And it just goes to show, like, you build relationships with people. Don't look for the sign up. Don't look for the quick $100. You want to look for longevity. This is about longevity. This company is going to be around forever. So build relationships with people. Don't just get the sign up and leave them. You build relationships, and that's how you build a business. I would have never imagined that within my 9 months in network marketing, I would have produced a team of over 1,000 people like that.
Top earner in multiple companies in the first year.
And I have my mentors to thank for that and relationships. I build relationships.
Less than 60 days. Less than 60
That's what you
days.
should be doing in order to be successful long term in this business. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I've been raised up within this industry on the notion that, look, so many people they have this perception, especially in network marketing, that the only way to build businesses is to recruit leaders. right? And a lot of the time people will try and cross you other leaders, da 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 da. You see this stuff all the time within the industry for those of you who are experienced within it. But the truth is this, guys, it's that it's a lot easier to make a leader out of someone who is hungry than to make someone who's a leader hungry. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot easier to build new blood than to resurrect old blood. And I mean, we're blessed to have an opportunity to be working with IML because this company literally, there's not more fertile soil than this. I'll be real with you guys. Again, I've seen it all. I've been through it all. A lot of my people can kind of laugh at me for it. IML is the truth, guys. In all sincerity, you're not going to find an opportunity better than this in terms of network marketing, especially within the service realm. And I mean, we're really impacting lives here. So I actually got to go. I have a call I have to take up, Chris. But I mean, I appreciate you for running this, brother. Much love to every single one of you who got on. I think Anthony's going to come back. But, gentlemen, much love. I will talk to you soon, okay?
Peace out, man. Take care.
All right, guys.
Later, Faustin.
If anybody wants to say anything else, I'm here. Otherwise, we could just say Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year, bro. I just had a quick question. It's kind of random, but what's your favorite book, man? What, like personally, what did you get the most value from, book-wise?
I'll be honest with you, man. I used to read, but it's like okay, I'll tell you what. The book that changed my life was in 1983. I had got out of high school, and I went to work in construction. And I used to go back and forth every day on the train in New York City, in the Bronx. So here's what I would do. And there's a story around this. That's why it's my favorite book of all time.
Okay.
I was 17 years old, 1983. I just graduated high school. I got a job in construction. My uncle got me a job, and I would walk to the train station every day in my suit. At first, I used to go dirty every day. Then I thought, I would just work as a construction worker in dirty clothes. Go to the train, go to work, go to job, back and forth. And I went to the library, and I found the book, Dale Carnegie's How to Win Friends and Influence People. And the book was basically about how you can communicate. I mean, look, I'm not going to lie. I still have my voice. I'm from the streets. Can you imagine how rough I was at 17? I was a kid out of the Bronx. I was from the hood. So you can imagine how I communicated. And it took many years to change that. But that book right there taught me, and I thought read Think and Grow Rich. I read that afterwards, where I thought I could be somebody. I could be the multimillionaire guy. I didn't think I could be like everybody else at the time. And I was walking with my boss into Grand Central Station. He was like a supervisor. And I was standing there, and I said to him, look at all these rich people here, I'm like a bum. And he said to me, just because you're dressed up like that doesn't mean anything. You could make as much money as these other people. You're making $7 an hour. Just because they have a suit doesn't mean they're rich. And I said to him, but I could wear a suit too. He says, you can do whatever you want, So I went that weekend. I bought a suit. It was like $99. I went to some store. I bought a suit, a tie, and a briefcase. This is the honest to God truth, guys. I talk about this when I do my seminars, the non-network marketing seminars, when I do trading seminars. I've been talking about this forever. So, back up. I after he told me this, I read these books. I went to the library, read the books. I'm trying to build my self-image, and I thought I could get a suit and a tie. It's going to make me feel better. Whatever you need to do about your self-image, it makes you feel better, so be it. All right? I like wearing nice clothes. It makes my self-image look better. Look, I'm overweight, Sometimes you stand with somebody who's in shape, you feel uncomfortable. But maybe I need something to make myself look, maybe a nice watch or something. That's just the way life is, guys. You have to make yourself feel better. Me, at the time, feeling dirty, going back and forth on a job, nobody wanted to sit next to me because I was dirty. I was a construction worker. So here's what I did. Every day, I would wake up, take a shower, slick my hair back just like it is now. I look the same as I did 30 years ago. I stay young. So, whatever, man. So, anyway, 1984, I bought a suit. I put the suit on. I took a shower in the morning, slicked my hair back, looked like I put my tie, blue suit, white shirt, red tie. and I had a briefcase with nothing in it, a couple of books. I used to read Dale Carnegie books, and I'd sit on the train, and I'd sit on the train. What do you do? I own the largest construction company in New York City. Matter of fact, I'm building buildings all over New York. That's what I started doing. I started speaking what isn't as if it were. I'm telling you the honest to God truth, guys. Here I was, 18 years old, speaking, but I was the largest construction company in New York City. There was nobody big. I'm taking over the whole world. Understand what I'm doing right now, guys. Right now with IMarkets Live, talking about global domination with our products. You understand? I'm back in 1984. I'm back speaking into existence what isn't as if it were. So I got to train, I went to work, I met people, I networked, had my little business cards. I did the whole thing. Got to the job, took my suit off, I put my construction shirt on, dirty. I went to work all day as a laborer, worked 8-9 hours. If I had to work overtime, is what it is. I finished, and they had the big 50-gallon drums with a pipe out of it with water, and I'd clean my hands every day with goop, whatever it was called, slick my hair back again, put my suit on, and I went home. I was a professional. Reading the books, feeling like the boss. I used to sit around looking at everybody saying, I'm not going to be like these people. I don't want to be like these people when I got older. This is not my job. I don't want to be like this old guy, you know. He could be 35 years old. I don't want to be this guy carrying sheetrock, that wasn't me. I was a boss. I had to assume the position before it ever happened. So around that time, 84, 85, I was doing a project in New York, and I was an apprentice, but I was dressing up every day. But my ambition was to learn blueprints. I figured if I learned blueprints, I could learn how to be the boss. So every day after work, I would stay in what they called, it's a shanty, what they called it. It's plywood walls. They put plywood desk. They had the desk, and that's where all the big bosses went in, and they had their meetings. And at the end of the day, I asked the boss, "Can I learn? Can I sit and read whatever?" They figured I got enough. I look like that, They like guys grooming himself to be a boss. So I'm in there one day, and the owner came in. He was an older guy with his, I guess, some people. I don't know who it was. I can't remember. But he came in. He goes, "Who are you?" A big Italian guy. "Who are you?" And I said, "Me, I'm the boss. Who are you?" And he says, "Well," he goes, "I own the company. You're not my partner. Who are you?" I said, "Well, I work for Bobby Drago. I do the layout with him and stuff with Dougie or something like that." And I told him, I said, "Look, I want to learn blueprints, and I want to be a boss one day." And he said to me, "So you're sitting in a suit and tie?" Like, he went back and forth. He was like confused because I was in a suit and tie reading blueprints. He walked in, I'm an executive. He said to me, he said, "Go to the office tomorrow." So I went there, and he sat me down. He says, "What do you want to do with your life?" I said, "I want to be a boss. I want to run New York City." I was honest with him. He said, "I'll tell you what." He says, "Come here a couple days a week in the office." I was there 2 days a week, learning from the estimators. I went to the field. He put me in charge to like a little project manager. He gave me a rank. He gave me a title. He gave me a position in the company. I walk around the walkie-talkie. I was making $7 an hour, but on my walkie-talkie, "Come back, Frank. Yeah, this is Chris. I'm on the 38th floor. Got some boards we do." That's how I communicated. From that point, they started letting me do other things. Before you knew it, I went to another company that came. Friends Talk. They brought me to another company. I was a young vice president of the company. Young vice president. It was a smaller company, and I worked out deals. I basically said, "Listen, this is what I want to do. I want to take over the industry." By 1993, okay, this is over a period of several years. By 1993, this is 5 years later, guys. All right, I had made my mistake.
Vader.
Anthony, you gotta mute yourself. So, I had screwed up. I screwed up in the mid '80s, late '80s. I started a business that didn't work out. Another project. I ended up filing personal bankruptcy. Ended up being in the streets. My wife here, who she basically, pulled me out of all that. Because of her, I exist today. I did some stupid things when I was young, but I'm a baller, man. I go after everything. I go 5,000%. I don't stop. And yeah, you're going to make mistakes. You're going to fail. So what if you fail? You get back up again. So what if you blow up an account? You get back up again. So what if you can't sponsor somebody? They won't quit. You get back up again. Big deal. So you know, by 1993, I was running one of the largest construction businesses in New York. I'm very good at networking. I put all the right people in place. I had the right people around us, and bang, we're doing 50 to 60 million a year in sales. For the next several years, I walked away. I turned it over to my brother. It's still in operation, doing well into the 9 figures. All right, so you can have whatever you want. Right here, IMarkets Live is giving you the foundation. I've been through everything negative you could ever dream of. You can't do anything wrong that I haven't done. But it starts out with changing how you think, how you act, who you associate with every single day. All right? If you got an upline and you're not with this upline, and you're not communicating with them, shame on you. I made sure I went out and created the relationships. I went out and enforced relationships. I went to construction companies all over New York. New York was being built, right? The 80s. I went to the construction sites. Listen, I'm learning how to read blueprints. Can you help me? What do you need? I need a set of blueprints. I'm learning. Would you guys go from building to building, carrying blueprints? I had stacks of them this high. I became one of the biggest because I put the work in to become the biggest. I spoke about it. I thought about it. Anybody who met me, I'm the king. How we got our biggest projects, I'm not going to lie about this, is the best. I thought, here's an idea. I can go take pictures of all these beautiful buildings in New York, and I made a portfolio. I hired a guy, went out and sold it. And I went and sold it, basically saying, listen, I'm one of the biggest in New York, and I want to do some projects for you. And company after company after company after company. Before you know it, I had 30 guys working for us.
You can't say whatever person goes.
Hey, Anthony. Anthony's gone.
Who says that?
Let's just mute Anthony. So I should just remove him just on purpose, right? So anyway, or you should just put him on New York. So I did whatever it took, guys. I put the work in, and we went from 50, and then 100, and 500, and higher. That's all it is. Same thing with network marketing. You're building a business because people don't want to do it with you, or this or that. Guys, get your structure down. Get reading your books. Think and Grow Rich. How to Win Friends and Influence People. And you're your own best product. I have, I'm not going to lie, here's my wallet, okay? I don't carry any money in it. I'm not a baller. You see that? I ain't got no money. What do I have? I have on this side, I got business cards. IMarkets Live. On this side, I got more business cards. So if the CEO can go out and meet people and shake their hands and say, hey, how you doing? You know, how'd you like to change your life, you know? And have a conversation with somebody. And tonight, I hand this business card to somebody who wants to merge into my company. And he sat there nervous because I have his leaders. And I said to him, you know what? I'm not going to hurt you. I'm not going to hurt you. I'll tell you what, why don't you merge into us? I won't take your leaders. You be the leader. Drove him from Utah to sit with me. Okay? Guys, if I'm not good enough, I go out and I shake hands with people. I hand out my business cards. I'm not flashing money. I'm flashing business cards. All right? Let all the broke people flash money. Let me tell you, rich people don't have money in their hand. Rich people don't have money in their hand. You got people with big wallets, they're broke. All right? Put money in the bank. You can make it not in your pocket. All right? Business cards. Go out and shake hands. All right? Yes, you got the internet. You got social media. But you are your own best product. Guys, am I right? People buy you. They don't buy the company. They buy you. Hey, Anthony, guess what? Anthony. Yo, Anthony. Hey, you got a minute? Hey, Anthony. Could you see us? Hey, how you doing?
I should call him.
We were asking what your thought was on what's going on.
Oh, sorry, I was talking to Foster.
I know.
Like
I'm just messing with you. I know. I'm just kidding. I'm looking with you. Anyway, I just, guys, I just want to thank you very much. And Anthony, it's a blessing. It's a privilege to get on with you. And you got to do me one favor. Show me the Strayano pose. Ready? Do it. He's on my balcony. I look over. He's. What's he doing? What is he doing?
I gotta do it, bro.
All right, guys. Listen. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Rock and roll. let's have a great 2016, and I'll be on whenever you need me. And
Thank you so
let's
much,
get
Chris.
excited.
I appreciate it.
Thanks,
Anything you
Chris. I
guys need,
appreciate it, bro.
anything you guys need, please reach out. If we need to set up any more calls, webinars, let me know. I'll be in contact with Chris. I am every day, so let me know anything you guys need, and we'll make it happen. Okay?
Business cards, guys. You see right here, business cards. No money in my wallet.
Thank
I
you,
got
Chris.
business
I
cards, man. I'm
appreciate
hungry.
it.
Yes, sir. Bye, guys.
I love you guys.
See ya.
All right, thanks, Chris. Appreciate you. All right, later, guys.